What is up, world? It is your boy Red Ant, and welcome live to the Red Ant Zone. All right. So I'm attempting to make this the first attempt back from it as a whole show. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna actually review Lucha Underground, and I'm gonna jump in over here as well. Bear with me. I'm gonna try the Periscope app once again since it's been giving me issues. So. All right, so we got Periscope over here. We'll see how that holds up for now. Here we go again with the Periscope. All right. So that's the Periscope app. We'll see how that turns out. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to actually go through Lucha Underground. All right, so today being July 15th, well, the 6th now, Lucha Underground just aired. So once again, I'm your boy Red Ant. I was attempting to put the actual little logo down there, but it doesn't seem to be coming in. So I'm not sure what I did wrong there. It looks like it's on over here, but I don't know. Like I was supposed to, and it changed to something, and then when I do that, it's supposed to change to something else. So I don't know. You guys, let me know if you guys know how to do that. Fix it. Let me know. I'd love to do it. All right, so today we're going to review Season 1, Episode 36. All right, Season 1, Episode 36. And just so you guys know, I do have it over here on the DVR going about 20 minutes in. But what we're going to do, we're just going to jump into, the opening and talk about the match, little things like that, things that stood out or whatnot. So we will get going momentarily right now. All right, and it's shout out to Pentagon Jr. I'm rocking the Pentagon Jr. shirt today. It seems to be Pentagon Jr. show, so shout out to Pentagon. All right, so on the opening show, we talked about the medallions. Dario Cueto, there's 3 out. He's going to give 3 out today. And then Dario's in the office with Pentagon Jr. Good segment there. If you guys didn't catch it, pretty good segment. Really funny when Pentagon Jr. was like, he don't want that. He don't want the medallion. He just want a shot at it. He just want anything to do with it. So good for him. All right, so Dario offers him one. Pentagon Jr. doesn't want it. Says he says he would take it, but he wants Vampiro. He calls him out by his name, Ian Hodgkinson, which is pretty funny. You guys didn't catch that. That was Ian Hodgkinson. That's Vampiro's legit name. All right, so good segment there. The first match for the medallion, the 1 of 7, is going to be Bengala versus Devilar Daviri. And I don't remember Bengala. I don't know if I missed him coming out from the debut or something, but I don't remember Bengala as much. And then Devilar Daviri, let's go Daviri on him. Comes out with Big Rick. Daviri, I do remember he was in the crowd back in the day, a couple episodes ago, and he got bumped into or something, and he got into Lucha Underground. That was his storyline. If you guys caught it, I caught it a little bit. The crowd was chanting Golden Shower when Daviri came out. It was pretty funny. Besides that, out of that match, Bengala and Daviri, the finish was pretty much Daviri calls for Big Rick to actually come up on the apron, and he was going to set Bengala up to throw him up against the ropes and hit Big Rick, or Big Rick was going to hit him with the clothesline or something like that. Unfortunately, though, Big Rick ends up hitting Daviri, and then Bengala suplexes him for the pin and then the win. So pretty cool match there. Like I said, Bengala, somebody to watch. I haven't really checked him out, but until today. So you guys let me know if you know anything about him. And things like this, guys, like the Bengala stuff, Daviri, if they have history, I'll go back and watch it. Try to watch them on some AAA or whatever original show that they've been on. So for that's gonna finish off that first segment there for Lucha Underground. All right, so they teased coming into the second one about Vampiro, and he was getting on stage. If you guys know, Vampiro's kind of had some heat with Pentagon. They're actually going to this level with it. So Pentagon Jr. comes out, and I dig his music. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's pretty cool. And then Vampiro says he's not gonna get Vampiro is getting called out as Ian Hodgkinson to get face to face, and pretty good promo work there from both of them. Luckily for me, you know, understanding Spanish is pretty good to understand Pentagon Jr. He's really passionate. It's really awesome to watch him and listen to him in what he does. He's really certain of himself. Little side note on that, I'm a real Pentagon Jr. fan. If you guys haven't noticed, uh, and I want to say since like the first episode, or no, I want to say like the third episode that they had when they brought the three guys in. It was Drago, Pentagon Jr., and Phoenix. Episode three, I want to say. I was a fan, and I think I said it on the actual review here. So shout out to Pentagon Jr. doing this thing, and doing a little research on him, the whole gimmick of Pentagons, the octagons, and all that stuff in AAA. It's pretty cool. You guys check it out. It's got some good, interesting storylines back in the day. They actually have like an Octagon Junior, a Pentagon Junior, and it's like different masks, so they put different people under it. But for the most part, I thought they had, I don't know how many Pentagons in a row, and then they just brought up Pentagon Junior. So one of those things pretty cool. You guys check it out. And then you can see his matches. Actually, you can actually catch on the AAA Pentagon Junior versus Octagon Junior versus Octagon and I want to say Pentagon. So Octagon, Pentagon, and the Juniors are all in the same match. So you guys check it out. It's pretty cool. They pretty much have the same get up here, except Octagon Junior was red and black, and then Pentagon was black and white. And that's just to show the yin and the yang, the polar opposites. That's pretty cool. I like that when Lucha Underground does that. Cool. And then to finish that segment off, what happened? Vampiro got hype. Says that he will not be facing Ian Hodgkinson, but he will be facing Vampiro. And he tries to take his shirt off, and he doesn't. He finally does. And it looked like he gave him the rock bottom, gave Pentagon Jr. the rock bottom, and that was the end of that. So, I know. Like right now, it's frozen, but I don't know what's going on here. So I'm just gonna restart the whole gimmick there and start from scratch on the Periscope at least. All right, I digress. Segment 3, we start off with the backstage sexy star little vignette. It shows her going through her purse, and she pulls out Superfly's mask that she had worn previously. They had a nice little flashback segment, a little splicing there. Pretty cool. I talked about and that's my phone, so don't mind me. They kind of just showed what they were talking about there. They got you in the loop as to where she got the mask, how she got it, that she didn't really want to take it, but she had to because she won it. So they planted that little seed so we could get the match later in the night. So pretty good flashback. And then we cut it back to Matt Striker and Vampiro with King Cuerno, a King Cuerno sighting versus Killshot. And I'm just gonna get into this real quick with kill shot. I don't know, man. Like there's something about kill shot that I don't know if he's like really light on his feet, if he's not like taking a second to sell, um, or he's just that smooth. Like he's really fluid in his movement. He kind of reminds me of not so much a little bit of Randy Orton when he kind of does his little. He's very slick, but y'all know how Randy Orton's kind of lethargic and like goes through his motions, and he's really like, you get it. You know he knows what he's doing, but um, Randy Orton that is. But it's just like kill shot. I feel he's really smooth when he's doing it. As a matter of fact, got the match going on right now, and yeah, legit. And a couple notes I took from it are this was again for the medallion. The back and forth story was awesome with the whole, they were pulling the trigger on each other. Uh, King Corner was pulling the arrow out. Very, they're very good at the storytelling today. As far as that match is, really understood the back and forth there. One being a kill shot, one being a hunter, and then who's going to be the best hunter. The hunter gets hunted, stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Crazy moves left and right. And then the finish, which just happened, actually was he got him into a crazy submission. King Cuerno got kill shot into this crazy submission, kind of a reverse. I thought it was going into that old finisher that Daniel Bryan was using, where he was stretching him out. Is it the seesaw? Or I don't know what it's called. But that reverse stretch, that's how that went down. So that was the finish for King Cuerno and Killshot. King Cuerno is your winner, and he wins the golden medallion. So good for King Cuerno. He gets a medallion. All right, the next segment it was interesting. It's Superfly versus Sexy, so the medallion as well. So we'll get into that one second. Swig of water for the working. All right. All right. So we got Superfly versus Sexy Star for the medallion, and this was a quick one. This was a quick chop, kick to the balls. She did some kind of move, jumped around, and got him in an armbar. And I didn't even think she locked in an armbar, quote unquote. And Superfly was already tapping out. He was like, "Get me out of here! I'm in and out." Jobbing to her again. And then nothing against Sexy Star. I think she's pretty cool. I like the gimmick. So good for her. She's pretty cool. And then here we go. And this is where like this thing fell apart for me. Like not the whole situation, but just this match. All right, so we got Marty the Moth Martinez comes out, right? And then he says the medallion represents his tribe and he demands a match with Sexy Star. And this, mind you, this is Marty the Moth Martinez. If he didn't come out ever, I wouldn't miss him. I mean, the whole thing with Marty is just a complete it doesn't fit. Like it doesn't make sense in this capacity, I should say. I don't know what it is. I would rather have had Sexy Star against like Pimpinela Escarlata or Mascarita Sagrada or I don't know, somebody else. This guy, Marty the Moth Martinez, I don't know about him. He's just not good. Just not interesting. He's got the Aztec pride or Aztec warrior shirt. Um, I don't know. On my notes, I really just put Marty sucks. The end on that. And then what happened here? Sexy Star wins by submission. Pretty much him with the same armbar gimmick, and she keeps her medallion. All right. So that was that match. That was the second match of the night. Yeah. So yeah, that was I don't know. That was not fun to watch at all. Let me recoup from that. Give me a second. I just don't understand what Marty the Moth Martinez. All right, so I'm a little behind. Actually, I'm a little ahead right now of this. Making some great time. We got actually the sexy star and Superfly coming out right here. And then Marty's here. All right, so we're all caught up to here with Marty the Moth coming out, and then Sexy Star beating up on him and submission. All right, very good with the reverse figure four and all of that fun stuff at the 47-minute mark. All right, they come back, or they're going to come back, and they're going to promote August 5th will be Ultima Lucha. All right, so that should be exciting. 3 weeks away, Dario Cueto comes out, and he says he's a very impatient man. Very impatient. All right, and he wants to bring out the champ, Prince Puma, and Mil Muertes, who is Messias and AAA Beast. And then if you guys go back to my first video, the review number 1 from the first episode, or the second one when they brought out Mil Muertes, right here, this guy right here, fan. All right, straight up, Mil Muertes is a beast. He's a very, that strong style, and I really enjoy watching him perform. I don't care if he's got Katrina with him or not, whatever. I guess it just adds to the ambience that he's controlled by her, or she's got some kind of mystique power over him. So whatever, that whole lick in the face, it ain't for me. I mean, I guess the crowd is into it, but I don't know. And then now you have the Disciples of Death that come out with Mil Muertes. If you guys didn't see the original part where they introduced him, I actually think they showed it on this episode where the Disciples of Death kind of transformed or appeared like an electricity current or something. Pretty cool for a wrestling show, And again, we know this is a TV series. This is a show, a series based around wrestling. So it is what it is. We're gonna have, some comic book elements. We're gonna have some supernatural elements. We're gonna understand that and not take it too seriously. We're gonna have great cutscenes in the back. And then cool, we got Ultima Lucha promo coming up with I didn't remember this part. Alberto El Patron. I apologize. They're showing him. I don't remember who his match is with. Oh, there we go. Alberto El Patron with Johnny Mundo. So that's going to be on August 5th. You got Tejano versus Blue Demon Jr. And I don't remember Tejano coming out. So I don't know if I missed this part of this match or what happened here. I don't know. Okay. So then they're just kind of recapping here. And then we're going to have the trios match, Sons of Havoc, Ivelisse and Angelico versus Disciples of Death, Drago versus Hernandez, and the main event, which will be Mil Muertes and Prince Puma. All right, so pretty steady lineup there. Legit. All right, I can't wait till that comes out. All right. And then you got, and then of course, Vampiro versus Pentagon Jr. Hello. What am I thinking here? All right, so this whole thing with Pentagon Jr. coming out against Vampiro, love it. Right. The whole thing though with Pentagon Jr. getting bits made to Vampiro, putting Vampiro over on that. I don't know. Vampiro, whatever. I hope Pentagon Jr. wins. I mean, if not, he should just break Vampiro's arm, because that way he can still commentate and keep his job just like he likes to do. All right. If you guys have any comments, let me know. Actually, where do I don't know if I can see the comment right this second, which is kind of special. And again, I'm still kind of playing with the lower third, which I'm trying to see if it works or not. Which it was working earlier, but for some reason, I have the luck of this not really working out properly for me. All right. So, and then at the end here we have Katrina comes out. The Disciples come out with the casket and or coffin. I couldn't tell. I want to say it's a coffin. I don't know why people get upset when you say casket, but all right. think it's a coffin. And then they come out. Actually, you know what? I have it written down here. I have Conan comes out to help out. So let me see if I can get this real time. Dario Cueto doing his announcement. He's bringing out Prince Puma. I like the way Prince Puma lets people touch the belt on his way down. Yeah, Mil Muertes coming out. Beast mode right here. You have Katrina at the top of the stairs. And then Dario pleading, no, 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 no. You cannot be out here. You cannot be out here. And then we have, oh, here we go. Hold on. 50, at the 57 mark, we got Katrina at the top of the stairs. Dario Cueto talking trash. And then the face off here. And Katrina's making her, what is she doing? Here we go, the face off. All right. And then they're going to go at it real quick. I can cut the tension with the machete, says Dario Cueto. My goodness. All right, so then we got the spotlight. More talking, blah, blah, blah. You cannot be out here. You cannot be out here. How much is back to it? Sorry. And then they start going at it. All right, here we go. Then they're going at it. We got the Disciples of Death bringing out the coffin. And now, oh, I didn't realize Prince Puma started this. So Prince Puma attacks. So he is the aggressor, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Puma is the aggressor here against Mil Muertes. So everything that just came to him is pretty much his fault because he definitely attacked Mil Muertes first. And why would you attack Mil Muertes when he's got Katrina and then the three disciples coming down? And you know why? Because Conan is coming out with his cane, with his pimp cane from his hip surgery. Side note on Conan as he's beating up and kind of cleaning the house here. If you ever listen to, he's on a podcast on, I'm not sure if it's Angry Marks or Major League Wrestling. I can probably check it for you real quick. But he's an interesting guy. He's when he's on the podcast, it's pretty cool. I'll tell you guys here in a second. Let me pull it up. And bear with me, guys. This is a one-man show. There's no producing here. I'm just talking to you guys. This whole little podcast / YouTube channel as a fun little gimmick, little side project for me. Is it MLW? No, it's not MLW. So it's going to be Angry Marks. All right. Okay. I think it's on Angry Marks. I don't remember now. All right. Anyway, he's on that show. It's got a podcast. Damn, I don't know which one he's on now. Regardless, Conan talks a lot of shit when he's on those podcasts, which is pretty funny because he keeps it real. And then, and if you don't catch him on a day where he's eating something or he's always like, he says some funny shit. He's always talking trash. But anyway, so I digress. Here we go. We got she cleans up and gets taken out by Mil Muertes, which was a legit hit with that pimp cane. Then he gets up and he gets knocked out by Katrina, which is funny. And then he gets rolled into the casket / coffin. Prince Puma is watching this whole thing. He's being forced to watch. And then they end it. So pretty cool the way they did that. He poses with the belt, Mil Muertes, that is, at the end of this. And I mean, I can see Mil Muertes. Oh, I didn't realize he gave him the what was that? The flatliner there. The end of days, a flatliner, whatever you want to call it. He gave it to Mil Muertes, gave it to Prince Puma there. He's holding up the pimp cane and the belt, the title, the championship, and then fade to black. So pretty much, guys, that was your review for today for Lucha Underground Season 1, Episode 36. I'm your boy, Red Ant. I've been trying to get this going for quite some time. Just got a couple of hiccups here and there. Just so roll with me here. But what I want to do is open this up to to you guys, the viewers. Try to set up a time to if you guys want to review it, talk about it, we can. It's very very accessible. Google Hangouts is a great platform to talk about things that people have in common. Really looking forward to that. So to sum this up, guys, we had Bengala versus Daviri, Golden Shower Boy, with Daviri losing to Bengala via that he tried to finish it off with Big Rick, but he failed because he got hit by Big Rick. You had Vampiro and Pentagon Jr. confronting each other. You had Sexy Star. Oh no, I'm sorry. You had King Cuerno versus Killshot, where King Cuerno won by submission. So a pretty good match there. And Superfly versus Sexy Star, with Sexy Star with a quick win. And then Sexy Star versus Marty the Moth Martinez. I don't know why. Anyway, we talked about some Ultima Lucha on August 5th. Talked about the card that will be on Ultima Lucha. And then we had Prince Puma and Mil Muertes had the confrontation at the end. Conan come out, and yeah. And now we're all set up pretty much for going into next week. That'll give us 2 more weeks before we go into Ultima Lucha. Pretty much, I want to say most of the storylines are set. I don't remember who. I mean, besides or Mascarita Sagrada, and I guess the sideshow acts. I think everybody's been paired up at this point for Ultima Lucha. So maybe they'll throw some surprises in next week. Who knows? All right. So as you guys know, it is Wednesday. It's Thursday now. I guess it's after midnight. So I'm trying to get into Wrestling Wednesday. Right. So this will be the first review, and it's gonna be for Lucha Underground. So y'all know. On Wednesdays, you got Lucha Underground, you got NXT, you got Ring of Honor, right? What am I missing on Wednesday? Ring of Honor, NXT. Oh, oh God, and Impact Wrestling. All right, so that's probably why I forgot. It's always the last one. Comes Global Force Wrestling, or something like that. Took water for the working man. That would be cool. I mean, something to spice up that product, since I don't know what's left. I mean, honestly, I haven't watched TNA, Impact Wrestling, thoroughly in a couple of weeks, only because I don't know. I kind of want to, I guess. I just can't do it. So what I will do, I will watch Ring of Honor. I will watch New Japan. I will watch NXT, and I'll watch some Lucha Underground. And then if I run out of wrestling to watch on the network, if I run out of watching Tough Enough, and all the Swerve and anything else on the network, I might jump in and watch some Impact Wrestling. But don't count on me doing any reviews on it, because that shit's garbage. I mean, I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, I heard Dixie Carter came out last week, I guess. So I'm not sure if it was this week. So I might check it out, because it was, I mean, that shit sucks. I mean, I might do it. I don't know. Who's got 2 hours to sit there and do that? In the 2 hours that I can watch that, I can watch Ring of Honor. I can watch NXT. Quality 2 hours right there. I can watch Ring of Honor. I can watch Lucha Underground. Quality. Not going to be disappointed. If you force me to sit through 2 hours of Impact Wrestling, and it's almost as torturous as the 3 hours of Raw. I mean, it's just, if they can cut that shit down to 1 hour, I mean, they would get to the nitty gritty, get to their matches, and be done with it, and then probably save some money. I don't know. I just don't see what the end game for Impact Wrestling is, or the other thing is, why don't they use this whole gimmick that they're going out of business, supposedly, and use it as a storyline? I mean, I think that they're just doing that, to any kind of attention is good attention, I guess, at this point. So why not roll with it? Why not come out there and address all that. And maybe they have. I mean, I don't know. I just read like what's going on with that, listen to different podcasts, and kind of stay in the know that way. But I'm not watching the product, and yeah, I'm not. I can't. And everybody's jumping ship. Nobody wants to be there. They're not getting paid on time or paid at all. Who knows? But just not somewhere where you want to be if you're trying to make a living right now. It sounds like. So besides that, guys, we will be getting into. I might get into some New Japan stuff. Big fan of that. I understand that AJ Styles lost the title, and I don't subscribe to the whole New Japan thing. Not yet, not yet. I'm a fan. I watch it on Access Television on Fridays, but I don't go as far as to subscribing to New Japan World or whatever the 24/7 thing that they got going on there. But I know that the G1's coming up on Monday. That should be a good time. The G1 is always a good tournament to really be involved with. As far as watching it, great stories told. I get booking that must be a nightmare. I mean, it was booked that super far in advance, and if anybody gets hurt, storyline is shot because you book everything from the finish to the beginning. So respect to New Japan for going all out. I don't even know how many matches it is. It is. I think it's like 20. I don't know. It's something crazy to keep up with. So if you guys are interested in that, give me a shout. We can do some New Japan talk. And then, like I said, Wednesdays will be winning wrestling Wednesdays, winning wrestling, I don't know. We'll think of something W related for the Wednesday night lineup. I won't do any SmackDown reviews because SmackDown is usually atrocious and it is a prequel to Monday Night Raw. I won't do Raw reviews. We'll talk about Raw unless you guys want to. Unless you guys want to have a Raw conversation. I don't know. It's just 3 hours we got to cover, right? So just at the very minimum, we have to talk about for at least an hour of just the promos that they do. So if that's something that you guys would like, subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, and we can do that as well. What else we got going on? As far as the wrestling card here, we're going to go actually into. I don't know. We're gonna jump right into Ring of Honor. We might. Let me see. How much my time goes. 119. All right. And then, mind you guys, I have DirecTV where I'm watching the Ring of Honor. I want to say they put this on the weekends on the Sinclair Broadcasting Network, and then we get the same feed on Wednesday on DirecTV. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's how that works. So we just get the same week, just delayed. So it would be nice if they give us a whole new kind of Ring of Honor just for the new guys at Destination America. But whatever, I'll take it. I'll take Ring of Honor at this point. It really beats like downloading it or trying to catch it on the internet or trying to figure it out. And I wish more wrestling shows were available like that. And I get TV is expensive, but just finding it would be a little bit nicer. So this episode will be, looks like it's going to be Jay Lethal coming into this one, depending on the title. So it looks like I may have to talk about this one in a little bit. So besides that, guys, you guys give me a shout, give me a like, subscribe, and we will continue doing this hopefully on Wednesdays, Thursdays, depending on my work schedule. But definitely try to get onto a weekly rotation here. And as I get my arms around this whole program or this whole little world I've got in here, some structure will come. Maybe some different shows. I can't even figure out this little gimmick down here yet. So you guys bear with me. I'm trying to figure that out right now. Try to splice it into a possible podcast. Things like that where I can get a global audience on the same kind of, talking points where we're not hearing the same, just putting down WWE Raw, because whatever, everybody does that. But, just talking about it and seeing what we like, what we didn't like, and then not so much, debates or whatever. All right. Cool, guys. Well, I'm going to sign off for now. I'm gonna jump into some Ring of Honor viewing. That is, I'll take a couple notes, and then we may be back with some Ring of Honor. You guys will let me know if that's what you want. All right. Besides that, I am Red Ant. This is the Red Ant Zone. I'm out. You guys have a good night. And then, like my boy Pentagon Jr. would say, zero fear.